good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, it's Saturday morning. Ain't God good? And won't he do it? Oh, yes, he will. Oh, yes, he will. I know my children probably saying, Mr. Lee Craft, Lee Craft, Lee Craft. You said the same thing every Saturday morning. I'm going to say Enoch, Enoch. That means y'all sure know what to say. Look, talking to my nephew the other day. My nephew said, Uncle Andrew. I said, what's up, nephew? Uncle Andrew, I want to buy me some miracle water, Uncle Andrew. I said, what? You heard me, Uncle Andrew. I want to buy me some miracle water. I said, nephew, you want to buy you some what? Uncle Andrew, I'm going to say this again. I'm saying, no, I want to buy me some miracle water. I said, nephew, why do you want to buy some miracle water? Uncle Andrew, that miracle water, Uncle Andrew, they say it worked. So who said it worked? Uncle Andrew, everybody said it worked. Everybody like who? But before we get started, if you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com or go to Anchor, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, all those beautiful apps. Look for the animated black man with the white beard smiling and profiling. And finally, realize, y'all trying to size me up. No, I'm talking to my nephew, right? My nephew said he wanted to buy some miracle water. You know, said this is last year in high school, and he's playing, I guess, football, track, and all those things. Said miracle water can help him. I told my nephew, I said, miracle water, nephew. He said, yeah, Uncle Andrew, miracle water. They tell me miracle water work. I see the commercial, people, they're getting $7,000, $10,000, getting out of debt. So, nephew, do you believe what you see on TV about the miracle water? Nephew, miracle water is really water that's being blessed by somebody that's holy. Uncle Andrew, are you serious? Yeah, I can bless your water, nephew. Uncle Andrew, you ain't holy. Who told you that lie? Look, nephew, I said, nephew, look, nephew. God gave all of us the power to do certain things that are extraordinary. He said, what? Yeah, I said, look, nephew, look. You gonna buy some holy water from somebody you don't even know, right? And he probably don't know how to pray. He probably said, oh. Uncle Andrew said, Uncle Andrew, you need to stop playing. Nephew, I'm not playing. Don't waste your money on dreams. You know, not dream, nephew. Don't waste your dream on foolishness. You know, and I call it foolish because nephew, when people are so desperate for certain things, nephew, they willing to go out and say, you know what, nephew, I can tell you, nephew, you trust me. Yeah, I trust you, Uncle Andrew, nephew. I'm gonna sell you this car tie. You know, this car tie can get you across the street. He said, what? I said, this car tie get you across the street, nephew. Okay, you need to quit playing. I'm not playing. You roll that tie across the street, you cross the street, right? Okay, Andrew, that don't make no sense. Buying that water don't make no sense. Nephew, what I'm saying, nephew, when you get desperate, nephew, you start believing in things that you shouldn't even give a second thought to. You know what I'm saying? A third thought, or a fourth, fifth, or 119th. See, people get desperate after they fall for the Holy Ghost because you feel like you're down on your last luck. But all you need is God, prayer, and let God work through you to get what you need. So the nephew, now check this out, nephew. Now I've been talking to you how many years? A long time, Uncle. You've been talking to me for a long time. I said, nephew, how long is a long time? I'm about 18. Yeah, a long time. Now, have I ever lied to you? Probably. I said, probably not. If you can't tell me what I lied to you about, I ain't lied to you, nephew. Nephew, what? I said, nephew. He said, huh? I said, nephew, do I owe you a lie? Do you owe me a lie? What that mean, Uncle? I said, do I owe you a lie? No, Uncle, you owe me no lie. So why should I lie to you? Nephew, look, nephew. I've been in the world a lot longer than you have. I've seen some things that you probably haven't seen. And my job is to make sure that you don't go through what I went through. And some of the things I need you to go through so you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, Andrew, that don't make no sense. It make a lot of sense when you sit and think about it. Because a lot of things I'm not going to allow you to go through. I'm going to warn you about it. Now, the choice will be yours, what you do with it. But some of the things I want you to go through, I want you to understand about how life can be. Because sometimes when you make certain mistakes, nephew, they can't change. Some things you can't erase. Some things are irreversible. Okay, Andrew, like what? Like a lot of things. If you out there driving a car wrong, you drunk driving, you run over somebody and kill somebody, you can't bring that life back. You know what I'm saying? If you go out there, nephew, and you smack somebody for saying something wrong to you, you can't take that back. You can say I'm sorry all day long, but you can't remove the action. The action will always be there. You know what I'm saying? You go out there, somebody, say you're in church, nephew, and the preacher says something, preacher start preaching about something that you probably did, you cuss him out. You can't take that back, because it's there. All I'm saying, nephew, you got a lot of what ifs with what we're talking about, nephew. All I'm trying to do, tell you, nephew, don't waste your money. Before you start doing things that you say, you know what, I want it might work. No, you call me and let me walk you through it. Because I can bless the water that you're going to get. If you want to buy anything, buy a what if water. Buy a what if towel. Buy a what if blouse. Buy a what if shirt. Buy a what if hat. And I guarantee you'll look fine. And the man said, Uncle Andrew, you need to stop playing, Uncle Andrew. I said, nephew, I'm not playing. What if when I play with you, nephew, I want both of us to laugh together. That's what I'm playing. But when I'm serious about what you just came to me with, nephew, sometimes, we got to have a real conversation, nephew. You know what I'm saying? My job is to be a protector. I'm Mufasa. You know what I'm saying? You who, Uncle Andrew? I said, I'm Mufasa. Who's my daddy? Daddy number 2. I'm older than him here, but I'm older than him here. He got me talking. Look, I know everybody said, look, who was your English teacher? I'm saying, But now, nephew, the real deal, nephew, like I said, though, if you got any problem, though, like I said, talk to your mom or your dad, or like I said, you can't talk to them, you can't find them, call me, and just ask me that question. Like I've always told you, you can ask me anything that you want to ask me. I'm fine. There are no stupid questions for your Uncle Andrew. You get it? So I want to let you listen know, no matter what you're going through, I can guarantee you one thing, it's going to be okay. I can guarantee you that as long as you make God a part of your life, it's going to be okay. Now, nephew, did you understand what I was saying? He said, yeah, Uncle Andrew, I got it, Uncle Andrew, I got it. I was just playing around, Uncle Andrew. I wasn't really going to buy no miracle water, Uncle Andrew. You sure about that? I ain't too sure, again. Sometimes, a young man got to do what a young man got to do, you know what I'm saying? No, I don't know what you said. I know what you said. I don't know what you meant. Again, you need to quit playing. No, you need to stop playing. Because sometimes you put those thoughts in your head, nephew, you go out and do that stuff. So remove all them thoughts, blow in your ear, blow it out the way. He just started laughing, but I said, nephew, is that it? Yeah, Uncle Andrew. I said, are you sure? Yeah, Uncle, I got one more thing to tell you, Uncle. What's that, nephew? I love you, Uncle Andrew. And Uncle Andrew love you too. So that's it? Yeah, that's it. Look, people. When you got children that you, young adults that you're dealing with, it's our job to be a protector. Now, we shouldn't protect them from everything, but the things that we know that they won't be able to handle or come back from, if you know what I mean, right? 'Cause they need to learn some things have consequences, if you know what I mean. So with that being said, good people, y'all got this too. So, Billy Graham, this is my podcast. But if you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com. One band, one sound. Together, we got an opportunity to turn this whole world around. But in order to have a real conversation, you got to have real people if you want to have a real conversation. Have a blessed day. Please find time and make time to tell God